You know, I'm going to piggyback off what Bobby said. I mean, the Dream Center is a tremendous example of that. I've been to about 9 or 10 faith-based entities that help our homeless friends and neighbors around the country that are doing tremendous work, that have results, real results. And that's what HUD is about. We're about funding results, not just funding amount of people that are in beds, but we're about funding real results, people getting out of homelessness back to self-sufficiency. And to answer your question, sir, yes, I do believe that as we bring back, as Bobby alluded to, bring back the faith-based entities to the table. Because remember, before the government started helping homeless people, faith-based entities were doing a long time ago and have done a tremendous job. You're sitting and standing in one, and there's others around our country helping up in Baltimore and other Dream Centers and other Union Rescue missions around our country that are faith-based, that are actually helping American people that are facing homelessness. And Bobby, you want to add anything to that?
I would just say this. I don't think there's any limit to what these faith-based programs can do. You look at this facility, it's 450,000 square feet with hundreds of rooms in it that have all been renovated. And this was a tiny little corner church with no money. And when the Catholic Church was selling this facility, they had proposals from Hollywood, from the studios, powerful people, from real estate developers who all wanted to get into this facility. And the church was mission driven, and it said, we like what Pastor Barnett is talking about. Even though he doesn't have any money, he doesn't have any capacity to do this, he has a sense of mission and he has integrity and energy. And they came in here and they don't turn anybody away. Everybody who wants to come here gets a spot. And they've helped thousands upon thousands of people. So at a tiny fraction of the cost that LA County is paying for its programs that we have no idea whether they even work. And so I think the more and more that government is smart about looking at these programs, looking at a track record like this, and then coming to facilities like this and saying, how can we help you replicate this? How can we help you expand this so that you're doing the same thing to help homeless people throughout the state? And that's how we're going to get through it to a solution, not by throwing more money at the problem, but finding what's work and then supporting it.
Secretary Kennedy, homelessness continues to be the number one issue in the city of Los Angeles. We have a mayoral election. Just curious if you're still registered to vote in the city of Los Angeles, if you followed this debate between the incumbent mayor and a DSA candidate, Nithya Raman, and if you plan on voting, and just tell us your thoughts about this election.
I'm in a very strange position because when I ran for president, the Democratic Party sued me first to get me off the ballot in 12 states, including New York and California. And then when I endorsed President Trump, they sued me to keep me on the ballot in those same states. And in the course of one of those lawsuits, it was declared that I had no legal residence. And so I'm in a dilemma where I literally have no state where I can legally vote right now. I'm probably the only person in the country who's a legal citizen who has that dilemma, but I'm still trying to figure it out before the next election.